Good morning, everybody. I'm very excited to be here with you. Thank you very much for inviting me, Brooke and Rochelle. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the power of perception and how it can help you to succeed, not only in life, but at work. You know, perception is an interpretation that you may have about something. We can form perceptions based on first impressions, our values, our beliefs, and our experiences. Perception is a powerful tool, that we should learn to use wisely. Understanding the power of perception is an essential step in increasing and creating better experiences for us. How to see a situation? You can see it in such a many different ways. But we always may think that we have the only way to see something. When we really create and change the power of our perception, we create better experiences that will help us grow in our life and develop a sense of learning. Instead of looking for challenges, we will see learning opportunities. We can be proactive and develop a positive way of seeing perceptions. I have one of my favorite quotes that I will use. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. If we became the habit of creating positive perception, that will be very good in our lives. When I moved to United States, I changed my life. I moved to be a university professor and join a corporate industry here in this country. And I saw a lot of opportunities to see how things were made. As an engineer, I really value to see the application of all the math and physics that I took in school. I wanted to see how that was impacting people's life. All my career, I have been working on the healthcare industry. I have the privilege to work for amazing companies, that they develop incubators for babies, heart catheters, X-ray machines, and now I work for West. They develop drug delivery systems. For me, especially emotional intelligence is a special component for perception. If you really increase your emotional intelligence, you will see a way to change your perception. Emotional intelligence is a person's ability to recognize emotions and to use it wisely on your benefit. You could manage better your behavior on your emotions and create self-awareness. According to many experts, there are certain steps that you could do to increase emotional intelligence. As different as your IQ level that you are born with, you could improve emotional intelligence. Then some of the things that you could do to improve it is reflect on your emotions, for example. You can take a seat and reflect on how you may react if somebody sends you an email implying that you don't do a good job. Typically, you will get just upset about it. But you have several options. You need to see the goodness in that feedback that you are getting. And I'm going to share one of the powerful quotes that reflects that. Life is 10% of what happened to you and 90% of how you react to it. Then you have the power of control your reactions. Other thing that you may consider doing is asking for feedback. People have different perception about a situation or about how you manage a situation in your past. Getting that feedback even increases your awareness of how you may react differently in a different occasion and improve going forward. Other thing that you could do is take a pause, take a deep breath, when you get a little bit emotionally invested, and think, what am I doing? What am I doing right? What can I learn from this? And taking a pause is such a powerful thing because you will learn before thinking and reacting, you will have a better way to interpret a situation. Other thing that you may consider doing is exploring the why, for example. We will agree that empathy and compassion are great values for a healthy relationship. Then when we explore the why, we are trying to see other people's perspective. And we will really use empathy by trying to understand other people's opinions. Then another way will be accepting criticism. You know, criticism is really tough to take, but sometimes it's based on facts, and sometimes, even though we don't want to believe it, when people tell us something, there is some truth behind it. Then instead of getting upset, you need to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve and do better? Then, and last but not least, you need to practice. If you practice your skills, you really can improve your emotional intelligence. And this will really help you to succeed in your life. I truly believe that. The success in your job is not only to be smart, but to getting along with people. And a key component is your emotional intelligence. And last, you need to practice, and you need to empower yourself to believe that you have that power within you. And as Rumi beautifully said, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, and I'm changing myself. Thank you. Thank you very much.